Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Altcoin Era and this is your boy Ahmed, and today we're going to look into the crypto markets. So let's begin. A lot of folks got very bullish and caused a massive liquidation. In the last 24 hours, 151 million US dollars were liquidated. Ethereum, same thing, 114 million US dollars were liquidated. Altogether 354 million liquidations. This is what happens. People get overly bullish and then the market reverses. It completely wrecks the bulls and it also completely wrecks the bears. People got very bullish and therefore had a massive liquidation event. I think we need to cool down. People are getting very excited, and this is the result of a max pain scenario. This is the hourly chart, and we had a massive liquidation. From here all the way down to here, we liquidated 7%. We went down a whopping 7%. And this is what normally happens. Bulls get overly excited. We got close to the all-time high. We almost closed on the weekly, and this is what happens. We're going to consolidate for a little while longer and then head up higher, in my personal opinion. Grayscale has decided to ramp up their volume in selling pressure. But by the way, they have only 2 months left until they have no more Bitcoin left in their portfolio. So we literally have 2 more months left, and then the selling pressure is over. We have the likes of BlackRock eating and swallowing up so much BTC at the moment. It's unbelievable. BTC closed on a monthly, the highest ever monthly close for BTC, ladies and gentlemen. We closed on the monthly. We're now going to look what happens in April. April is normally a bullish time of the year. We're going to see what happens. Will it consolidate? Will it come down lower? Or will we skyrocket to new all-time highs, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to find out and see. Some DeFi news for you, ladies and gentlemen. Base is really going from strength to strength. Literally from August, it was like at 0. And now it's at 1.19 billion US dollars. Literally so much liquidity has been injected into the space, and it's incredible. Base is really doing good, and it's going from strength to strength. We have Blast also. Let's check out Blast. Blast is really doing good. That's the next chain. That's the next portfolio to really do really well. It literally came out in it literally came out in March, and it was trading at 1 million, and now we're in April and it's trading at 1.24 billion US dollars. Solana is having a massive run. Literally had 294 million TVL and now currently stands at 4.7 billion. All-time high was at a whopping 10 billion US dollars, and we're getting very close to those all-time highs. Avalanche, very similar as well. DeFi is going from strength to strength. Avalanche is still lagging behind, in my personal opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, Avalanche is the next to blow. Sui is doing relatively well. Let's see how their TVL is going. It's doing very well. And let's check out ADA. ADA is going from strength to strength as well. It's pumping. There's more and more liquidity, more and more money coming in. It's only 376 million. And let's look at Postchain, the dark horse, in my personal opinion. Postchain is coming. It's getting there. It's really getting there. People are building. There's a lot of folks that are sleeping in Postchain, in my personal opinion, and I think Postchain is going to do fantastic. I think it's going to do really well. At the moment, Richard Hart is evading the SEC. Hopefully when that settles down, we can see a more promising and brighter future for Postchain. But at the moment, I think Postchain is very good. The risk to reward is very good, and people are still building on this platform. I like this tweet. It's an honorable mention. Really good tweet. Larry Finks is going on national television talking about tokenizing the world. Coinbase is about to launch a universal wallet for all on-chain coins. ETH ETF this year. It's happening this year, ladies and gentlemen. Halvening in 20 days. Rate cuts are coming. VCs forming in and bankers buying our coins. This is about to get really, really wild. And I completely agree with this tweet. He summed it up in such a great way. This is exactly what I think is going to happen. Period. And this is what I've been saying for the past couple of episodes from the very beginning. This is what I've been saying. Rate cuts are coming. VCs are FOMOing. They're all coming into the space. The halvening is literally in 20 days. Ethereum's happening. Like it or not, the Ethereum is happening. It's happening this year. And Coinbase is about to make a universal wallet for everyone and every chain. The likes of Solana, AVAX, ETH, Base, Near, Polygon, Matic, you name it. They're making a chain. They're making a wallet for every single chain. We're no longer going to have the days where it's all polarized. You have to go to this wallet, go to this chain, bridge to here, bridge to there. We're not going to see that anymore. We're going to literally have one omni chain to rule them all. What's happening in crypto today? BTC Cash halvening is in a few hours and just hit its all-time high since 2021. As you can see on the chart, this is BTC Cash. We're currently at $645. We literally had the halvening. This is an hourly chart. Let me show you on the daily chart. And we've pumped a massive, from here to here, a massive 94%. Ladies and gentlemen, the halvening for BTC Cash has arrived. This is huge and it's a great catalyst and momentum play for BTC Cash. Its previous all-time high was at a whopping $1,657. We have a lot of space to go and a lot of room to go. This is definitely a buy, ladies and gentlemen. We have 132%. This is definitely a swing trade. I will hold this trade. Personally, I would hold this trade for a couple of months, maybe 4 to 6 months. This is definitely a good trade and a good swing trade, ladies and gentlemen. Some news from Solana today. The co-founder unveils Bunker Coin white paper innovation. So go check that out. Number 3 is meme coins. Meme coins fueled record monthly DEX trading volume, which is 261 billion worth of tokens. Number 4 is Tether. Tether becomes the 7th largest BTC holder at 8,899 units. Number 5 is Jupiter. Jupiter token reaches all-time high amid controversial governance vote to allocate 4.4 million Jupe to core working group. Number 5 is ADA. ADA records 1.2 million inflows amid crypto ETF boom. People are starting to speculate, and once Ethereum ETF is approved, I can bet you $1 million Solana is going to become an ETF. ADA is going to become an ETF. AVAX is going to be an ETF. There's going to be so much coins that are going to become ETFs. Number 6 is OKX. OKX lists Wormpool for spot trading. And lastly, Vitalik Buterin announces next step to simplify Ethereum protocol, ushers in the purge. The purge is the next step for Ethereum. BTC price targets currently at $65,787. We're currently down 5.54%. At the moment, we had a liquidation event. People got overly bullish, and this happens a lot of times. People use too much leverage, and this is what happens. Do not play around with leverage. 3 things that you should not play around with: women, liquor, and leverage. My next target is at $61,284. After that, I think we're going to bounce and see a bounce. If not, we're going to head back down to this range at between 57,000 and 55,000. I don't think we're going to head there, but there is a possibility that we might head there. So far, so good. We're fine. We almost closed on the weekly. Let me see the weekly. The weekly, we almost closed above the previous all-time high, but unfortunately, we're heading back down. On the monthly, we had the biggest monthly candle, and This was the monthly on the previous month, and we had a huge monthly candle from wick to wick was at 25%, ladies and gentlemen. Ethereum price targets currently at $3,282. We unfortunately didn't hold my support, which was at $3,504. We're heading back down. It's mimicking BTC. My next target is at 2,977. Bear in mind, I don't think that's going to happen. I think this liquidation is going to get eaten up really, really quick. I think by tomorrow it's going to get eaten up, and it's just a liquidation. We see this time and time again, ladies and gentlemen. People get overly bullish, and the market just destroys both sides, destroys the bears and the bulls. BTC dominance is getting interesting now. The temperature is heating up in the room. What's going to happen? Are we going to break out? Are we going to break out from this massive trend line that's been there for how long now? For almost 10 years. Are we going to break out this trend line and go higher? Or is that it? Are we going to head back down? My personal opinion, I think we've maxed, we've peaked, and we're heading back down. But we'll see. Ethereum versus BTC. At the moment, we are just at support. We just broke down support, and it's not looking good for Ethereum. BTC is outperforming Ethereum at the moment, and ideally what I want to see it to go back up above this support. If that's not the case, we're going to head down lower, and it's getting crucial. BTC and Ethereum is getting really crucial, and we're going to see what happens next. Solana price targets currently at $183.38. We're down 4.59%. There is a massive trend line, ladies and gentlemen, from here all the way down. From here, starting from Sunday, the 12th of November, 2023, all the way to here. What I could possibly see is maybe a cool down for Solana. We come back down to this trend line and hopefully bounce on this trend line. At the moment, Solana has so much momentum. That's on the downside. The upside, April is going to be, in my personal opinion, very bullish for Solana. There's massive airdrops happening at the moment, and they're happening in April. So these airdrops are going to be huge catalyst for the ecosystem. There's massive airdrops happening this month for Solana. So on the downside, we could see $148, but on the upside, we could see all-time new highs. It kissed my support at 175. If that doesn't hold on the downside, we're going to 164, and then we're going to 148. Like I said, there's a massive trend line right here. On the upside, I think we're heading to $216. Then we're going to attack the all-time high. I think we're doing it in April, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's happening in April due to the massive airdrops that are happening in the ecosystem, and then ultimately in the near future, within a month or two, get to $300. ADA price targets currently at 58 cents. We've made a double bottom, guys. We've gone back to this support. We've hit this support so many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 7 or 8 times we've hit this support. This is huge support, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to consolidate for a while, and then we're going to head up higher. ADA has been on struggle street for a very long time. It's just been consolidating, and it hasn't been matching its rivals like Solana and AVAX. Total 3. This is excluding BTC and ETH. At the moment, it's at $714 billion. We're just right now retesting the previous support, and we're consolidating for a while. I think we're perfectly fine. We still have a long way to go. And not only do we have to pass this all-time high, I think we're going to go definitely much higher. So we're on the right track at the moment. Let's check out Others is currently at $316 billion. It's mimicking the same. We're very close to all-time high, not too far off in my personal opinion. We are 34% away from the all-time high. I think Others is going to definitely do an all-time high before Total 3, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the right track. We are in a bull market, believe it or not, and you better buy the dip. If you don't have anything, sit on your hands. That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you buy the dip. Make sure you buy the dip. And make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button, show some love. Peace. Wherever you are, good morning, good evening, good night. Peace.